I'm rewatching all the Star Wars films, and I am now at A New Hope. I watched episode 1, 2, and 3, and now I'm on episode 4. And this video is probably going to get some people's panties in a bunch, because I'll just say it, A New Hope is one of my least favorite of the Star Wars franchise. And I think it's just because of how kind of slow it is. I love what it does. I love what it, stands for. I love that it was the original and introduced all of these characters into the world. But when I compare it to all of the other films and how much I love sitting down and enjoy watching them, I gotta say, for me, that's the one I rewatch the least. Not saying it's not a great film. It's just that in the hierarchy, to me, and I get it. If I was in 1977 and I was a kid then, I'm sure it would have a lot more magic for me. I was born in 1984. After the first 3 films already came out, I grew up watching these films. But I'm sure A New Hope would mean a lot more to me if it was new to me when I was a little kid, and that was the best effects we had seen on screen. So it's harder for me. It's harder for me, even though I would live through some of the 90s effects and stuff. I'm not bashing the effect. Like, for its time, it was fucking awesome. But in terms of rewatchability, me sitting down and committing time to rewatching an old film, there are much better films from that era that don't have all these effects. What they did with practical effects was fantastic, but like the lightsaber dueling and stuff, it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch just because of what we know it can be now. And like I said, it's like hindsight's 2020. And if I was alive back then, it probably would have been fucking awesome. But in terms of rewatchability, I rewatch A New Hope the least. Obviously, I've seen it plenty of times, so I know, everything that happens in it. I'm very familiar with all the scenes in it. If any other movie does a callback to it, I know exactly what it is. I've seen it a ton of times. It's just that I don't get excited about rewatching A New Hope the same way I do Empire, or honestly, even some of the prequels. I fucking love the prequels, and if you watch my other videos before this, you already know that. But the prequels, I love, dude. I know there's definitely some problems with them, which I discuss in the videos that I made. There's definitely some issues, but I don't know. A New Hope, it's good. It's great. It's just not my favorite. Yeah, it's not my favorite. But I respect it. I respect A New Hope. Now, my next video will be Empire Strikes Back, so stay tuned for that. I already tell you that just by judging by this video, you know that I like Empire Strikes Back more than A New Hope. It's one of my favorite films of the franchise, so stick around for that so I can gush about that for a while. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy videos like this where I talk about movies, TV series, comic books, pop culture, nerd shit, stuff like that, subscribe for more, because that's what I do here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.